Hey, it's a beautiful day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the 2017 GMC Terrain SLT all-wheel drive vehicle in quicksilver metallic. It's got a sunroof, it's got the leather interior, heated seats. Let's check it out. Getting a look inside now, you got a beautiful all-leather upholstery on this one. 8-way driver adjustable seat with lumbar support. And taking a look from left to right over here on the driver's side door, you'll see a Pioneer audio system already installed. Power windows, power locks, and power mirrors. And you do have heated mirrors, and we also have a blind spot information system here. It's going to show up on the driver's side and passenger side mirrors, so if there's something in your blind spot, it's going to advise you to maybe not make that lane change right there. One of the great safety features you've got. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel, and behind the steering wheel you're going to find your headlights and turn signals over here on the left. Right hand side has your intermittent wipers and rear wipers. And on the left hand side of the steering wheel you're going to find your cruise control. And on the right hand side you have hands-free calling, audio source selector, and a volume switch. You've also got a driver information center in the middle here, and to access that I'm going to use the menu key and use these arrows to scroll through. You'll see you can set it up for imperial versus metric. You get your tire pressure monitoring, and we also have it kind of foggy here, coming out of the cold weather into the warm. It's building up some fog there. Hitting the menu button, scroll the other way. You've got fuel economy, average fuel economy, fuel range, and a pair of trip computers. You'll also be able to display the speed that you're currently going. Handy thing to have, of course. Navigation for the direction you're heading in, and a timer. And that's going to take us to our IntelliLink screen. You got your time and temperature display, AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, and navigation built right into this one. Onboard navigation, it's already up. It's not saying acquiring satellites like those old GPS units, the portable ones. All ready to go very quickly for you. And anytime you get it back to the home screen, you can use the button right here on the keypad, or you can use the touch screen itself, but the keypad's probably more intuitive when you're actually driving. And you got your hands-free calling here, and you can also set this up with USB. Going to the next page, you'll see that you can use auxiliary power, and you'll also have Bluetooth enabled, and there are more settings there for your onboard navigation. 6 presets for your favorite radio stations, and you've got your navigation button here on the keyboard. Hands-free calling once again, and we do have our traction or hazard lights here rather. Automatic temperature control, so whatever temperature you leave it at, you can set it to. It's going to stay at that consistent temperature. Put it to 28 degrees and it's going to stay there regardless. And we do have heated seats on both driver and passenger side. Defoggers here. Got our fan speed operator and our temperature control and air conditioning on the right hand side. Now below here, a little bit hard to see, but there you go. There's your 12 volt adapter for some connectivity. And you got your traction control here, cup holders, and a nice leather wrapped armrest. Flip that up, and inside you're going to see some deep storage space. You also have USB and auxiliary power, and a removable storage tray. Now just to show you how deep this goes, I got my hand planted here firmly on the bottom, on the palm, and you can see that it's all the way up to my elbow. So that's just a good indicator of how deep that storage is. Over here on the passenger side, again, throughout, you're going to have that nice all-leather upholstery, power windows and locks on both sides, and you got a glove box located below. And let's take a look now at our rear backup camera by throwing this into reverse. And you hear that tone, that's to let me know because there's that wall there behind me, so if you're reversing and there's something around you didn't see, you'll get that audible tone thanks to the sensors at the back, and that's just going to give you another heads up as far as a parking situation. That tone will become more audible the closer you get to something. OnStar available to you, and that's at the rear view mirror. Got your garage door opener selectors here, the dome lighting, and an interior trunk release. And from there, we got our sun screen. Full sliding glass sunroof. Not exactly sunroof weather today, but just to demonstrate how easy it is to operate. One touch of the button, just like so. It's going to open and close like that, and if you just need a tilt as opposed to having it open all the way, that's going to take care of you as well. And you can pull this sunshade closed if you don't want the extra sunlight coming in, or maybe it's just too gloomy of a day. You don't want to have to look at the clouds. You can always pull that shut too. 18-inch aluminum wheels and Michelin all-season tires, all ready to go. And you got these nice roof racks here. It's going to help optimize how much cargo you can get in the back of this all-wheel drive terrain. Now let's take a look inside here. You're going to use the key fob, hold this down for a couple of seconds, and that lift gate's going to open up nice and smooth, just like that. Now before we get in, I want to show you, we've got our 2 exhausts there, double exhaust, chrome tipped, and there's your ultrasonic parking sensors, those circles there at the back. Now let's get a look in here in the storage. We got cargo hook tie downs located on both sides, and a 12-volt adapter. Storage on both the right and left hand side. You've also got this privacy flap. Now the glass itself is already very dark, but a little bit more extra peace of mind right here. If you have some valuables in the back that you don't want anyone to see, you can always utilize that privacy flap and keep prying eyes away from what you have. Compact spare tire located below, and a 60-40 split there in the back. So that's going to really help optimize your cargo capacity as well. Now let's close this one up. You can use the key fob again, but this time I'm going to use the button right here. And this is going to close down and lock firmly into place. Power windows on both sides, and once again that beautiful all leather upholstery continuing here in the back. And you also have an armrest here with some cup holders in it. You can utilize that. And you got that 60-40 split. Let's show you how easy that is. One hand and down it comes, and of course both sides on that 60-40 will do just that. And again, one hand on the camera, the other hand on the seat, back up into place, as simple as that. And for connectivity for passengers, which you can get 3 of, you have a 12-volt adapter located just there. And there's a look at the 2017 GMC Terrain. This one's an all-wheel drive. It's got the Quicksilver metallic coloring, and it also has the safety and connectivity of OnStar and its own 4G LTE hotspot. It's got the sunroof, it's got the leather upholstery and heated seats. If you want to test drive this one, come on down to Mills Motors. 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. We'll do whatever it takes.